Hey there, I'm Aki, and these are 10 more types of Sea of Thieves players. After my last Sea of Thieves video did so well, I can't wait to work on this one. If you think you're in any of these categories, also make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and check out the first part in the top right. I'm also live on Twitch right after this video comes out playing Sea of Thieves, so come hang out. Now, let's start. The Hoarder loves showing off their loot. They play for hours on end collecting all loot on their top deck. And of course, it has to be organized. Most Hoarders have a lot more loot on their deck than I have here, but even this already looks really cool. Hoarders keep their loot for the entire play session and only sell once before logging off. This makes it a lot riskier because anyone that sees your ship knows exactly how much it's worth, and if you have a lot of loot on your deck, they're probably gonna attack you. I'm basically the opposite of the Hoarder. I sell my loot as soon as I get it because I'm scared someone will try and steal it. The arena players spend all of their time in the arena game mode. Now, I've actually never played this, so I can't tell you exactly what it's about, but basically, as far as I understand it, it's a PvP battle royale, where you get points for shooting enemy ships and digging up loot. Like I said, I've never played it, so I'm definitely not an arena player, but it does look kind of fun. The streamers are very easily recognizable if they talk in game. If you hear, "Woo! Thanks for the sub, Mega Gamer 123," or
"A big hype train!"
Okay, that was super cringe, I'm so sorry. From miles away, it's probably a streamer. And if you watch the streams, they all play with the same people. It's a massive conspiracy against Sea of Thieves players, where they pay... Okay, no, I'm kidding. They all just swap up their game attacks in-game, so you don't recognize enemy players, or even their own mates, and spam them with invites. Serverhoppers are really annoying, if you ask me. They travel from server to server just to annoy and sink everyone there, and then move on to the next one. Now, there's also another type of serverhopper, but we'll talk about that later. I just don't like the concept of looking for something like an active fort on a server so you can steal from people. It's kinda annoying and kinda mean. Then again, it is a pirate game, so I can't really complain. The TITELED captain is all about titles. See what I did there? They try to get every single title in the game so they can show them off to their friends and potential enemies. The problem is, you can only have a single title equipped at a time, so your enemies will never know how many titles you actually have. But it's still cool to collect them. The fisherman is that one friend that always fishes in any situation. Even if you're being krakened or attacked by enemy players, I mean, you can't risk losing that ruby splashtail, right? Now, I'm definitely not in this group, because while trying to film this footage, my line snapped like 3 times, but if you are good at it, you can make a whole lot of money by selling your fish. Most fishermen are also max reputation with the Hunter's Call. Plus, you always have some cooked food on board in case you need to regen, which is also really handy. The Fashionist spends more time dressing up than actually playing the game. They want to make sure they look perfect when going out to sea. They have most, if not all, clothing items available, and probably also all the curses. I have absolutely no fashion sense, and I am definitely not in this group. I mean, have you seen my pirate? The Toxic Captain is probably the only type of player everyone hates. They can be really aggressive and taunt you to fight them, and when you do and win, they blame lag or cheats for their loss. They also really like using swear words and insults, of course. I mean, insulting minorities is super cool, right? Be it homophobia, sexism, racism, or just generally being an awful person, these players have it all. you'll probably recognize them fairly easily. And of course, I hope none of you are in this group. This next one isn't actually a single player, but an entire server full of players working together. These players are server hoppers, but the good kind. They join a server, put on the Reaper flag to see if they're on the same server as their friends, and if not, move on to the next one. Once they've found their friends, they create an alliance, often with 6 ships, which is the maximum a server can have. But what's the point? Well, 6 full crews makes it a whole lot easier to do the Fort of the Damned or Fort of Fortune, don't you think? To be fair, a fleet of 6 ships looks really cool and I kinda wanna try it. I just don't have enough friends. And last but not least, the Rage Quitter. Okay, maybe not that far, but I definitely have Rage Quit before. We did a gilded voyage, and just when we were about to sell, got sunk. In seconds. Well, but what about you? Have you ever Rage Quit? Or are you even part of this list? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Also, remember, I'm live on Twitch right now playing Sea of Thieves. Twitch.tv/Aki_TV. If you'd like to support me, I have a Patreon where you can get early access to new videos, Patreon only videos, and gaming sessions with me. You also get a really cool shoutout like these awesome people. Blink, Jeff the Sea Dragon, Ripe Cucumber, TONYHOUSE, and WYNOG. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoy your special perks. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye!
Three.